If you'd like to try a new creative way to de-stress today, I will be sharing a combination of a body scan meditation and abstract painting. If you're curious what body scan drawing meditation is, you can check out this video here and then come back and watch this one. I will be sharing my process, some examples, and tips to get you started. If you're just now joining us, this is day 26 in our 30-day art challenge. You can download the free calendar below and follow along with any of our videos. So we will dive right in. To prepare for our abstract watercolor painting today, I'm masking off my mindful art journal here in the shape of a triangle. I'll explain more why later, but for now, be sure that you press down on the edges so the paint does not bleed through. So you may have seen in my other video the body scan meditation drawing, and this can be done with the figure standing or sitting. So typically you would do a body scan meditation throughout your body first, just noticing any places where you feel tension or different sensations in your body, and then allowing those sensations to be expressed with marks on the page. So for today, we'll be doing two things that are a little bit different. One, we'll be exploring the body scan meditation while we're doing the practice, so I'll guide you through that. And then two, instead of being in a seated figure, we will be exploring the triangle shape. So you can imagine the top of the triangle is your head and the base of the triangle would be your legs if you were in a seated cross-legged position. Now today I'm exploring watercolors, so I did just wet my page entirely because I'm using a wet on wet technique. You can do this practice also with markers, colored pencils, inks, crayons, anything that you have, whatever your favorite materials are. You can even do this with collage. So the material is not important. What is important is tuning into your body and noticing what you're feeling. So I recommend beginning with the place in your body that's speaking to you the loudest. So for me, I noticed tension today, mainly in my belly area, up in my shoulders, and that's what I began with the red marks and that deeper, darker color. A lot of those dots as well are just placing emphasis in that area. I want to mention a couple of things around mark making. I hear from a lot of my students questions around if they're doing it right or not, or how to express what they're feeling in their body on the page. And while I have more in-depth online courses that will walk you through that, the ultimate answer is that there is no right or wrong way. It really is about you expressing yourself. So tension for you might be expressed very differently than me. It might have a different color, it might have different shapes. And so it's really you're giving yourself permission to express that on the page. I'm going to share some more tips in a moment around how to make additional marks with micron pens and how to link that up to what we might be feeling in our bodies and expressing that in words as well. Also, if this is your first time here, my name is Cynthia with Mindful Creative Muse. We share creative and calming practices for self-care, largely mindful art practices or meditative art. So you can see here I've lined off the edges of the triangle. I've started to make some marks as well. So for me, when I did the body scan today, I noticed some pressure around my head. So again, that would be the top of the triangle here. So I did create some sharper edged lines that for me represent that pressure I'm feeling in my head. I'm going back into that center part, closer to where the belly area is, where I was feeling some tension, and I'm making some embellishments on the colors that are already on the page. So what I love about this expressive arts activity and mindful art practice is that there's this constant checking in of what am I noticing with sensations in my body, what am I noticing with the marks and colors that I now have on the page, and how can I make additional marks or shapes to express what it is that I'm feeling here in this moment. If you have an artistic background, it's hard to turn off the aesthetic part of our brain as well. So of course, part of what might be coming up for you is how can you have these lines come into a way that feels good aesthetically, but that's totally up to you. So I am going to peel off, once everything's dried, the outer edging to reveal my triangle here. Just be careful as you are pulling that up. There's a few ways you can add words to this. You can write words directly beneath. You can journal on either side. And what I am doing for today is I'm picking one or two emotional words or sensation words of what I was feeling today. So I mainly was beginning with tension, mainly in my belly area. And as I did this body scan drawing and painting, it turned more so into curiosity. So those are my words I'm adding at the bottom here. I have lots of journaling prompts and additional ways that you can fill your art journal. So that's something that you can check out in my watercolor course or in my mindful mandalas course as well, that help you to make meaning of the marks that you're making. So I will have all of that in the description box below. I hope you found this body scan meditation and abstract art tutorial supportive for you in your own creative practice. Definitely like this video if it resonates with you. That lets me know to make more. It also shares the video with more people. Check out one of these videos below if you'd like to continue now, and otherwise I will see you for the next day in our 30-day art challenge.